Access for All was started in 2002 in Galway City. The National Rehabilitation Board at the time called a meeting of people interested in getting involved in a group that was representing for people with a disability. It was at that time looking at the physical environment, so physical access issues in terms of roads, transport.
My name is Marion Maloney and this is my guide dog Leon. Leon and I are together just over a year now, since January, and Leon is my second guide dog. I have developed, I suppose, skills throughout the year that people have said to me, well, you don't look blind, and my attitude to that is, well, how is a blind person meant to look?
Saoirse is 18 years old and she was born in May 2001, and we ran into some difficulties, and Saoirse has lots of issues and medical needs. She has quadriplegic cerebral palsy, she has epilepsy, she needs 24-hour care, she's peg fed, she has the mental age of about a year old.
My name is David Kennedy. I'm confined to a wheelchair. I have a T12 spinal cord injury, which I got when I was away on holidays skiing 11 and a half years ago.
The Access for All, it is made up of individuals representing people with a disability, agencies and other community groups working on universal access in Galway City.
And it's supported by the Galway City Partnership through the SICAP programme is the funding. So we're very fortunate to have support down through the years from the partnership.
SICAP is a national programme. It stands for Social Inclusion Community Activation Programme. There's 2 goals, and under Goal 1, Access for All, the local community group are supported.
It was started off to look at the outdoor environment and the built environment and the building regulations that were there for buildings. But for me personally, access is about access to everything in your community, whether it's education, employment, training, housing.
We've developed more into access to education, access to employment and any other access issues that people might experience. And not just for people with a disability, that could be parents with buggies or older people with mobility issues.
What we do is we try to educate people on access issues that are found here in the city. We then try to bring these issues to a public forum, and then if it's a local authority problem, we try to ensure that the access issues are not just brought to the public but are also acted on, and these issues then become non-issues.
I can best describe Access for All as like a big umbrella. It draws groups together of people who have disabilities, and it gives us a bigger voice and a bigger platform to air our issues and to get help. Why did I get involved? Because a lot of things were frustrating me in the services, and I felt as a single person I couldn't do very much about it. But as being part of a group now, I can do more. I can get more advice. I can find out where I need to go if I have a problem and what to do about it.
We would hope that Access for All would become a go-to body for anybody that has access issues, not just people that have access issues for one disability, that we would encompass all disabilities, from people with hearing loss to visually impaired to everybody. And it's not just somebody that has a disability, you're also talking somebody that would be of an older age. Their gait mightn't be as good as it was, so they might have access issues. So we can then direct them and assist them in any way we can.
The other thing is the link with the local government. We're very lucky that we have a very good link with Galway City Council, and the social inclusion officer will attend our meetings, and we often have our meetings in City Hall, which is great. So, and we were named in the local economic and community plan as one of the lead organisations.
As the SICAP community development worker, I ensure the meetings, workshops and events we run are equality proofed and accessible. By having a continuous, reliable support such as SICAP, we can provide the space for real change to happen for people with a disability in Galway City.
Here in Woodkey, where I'm based, we've had 2 disabled parking bays, but beside the disabled parking bays there was no way up onto the footpath. You actually had to stay on the road. But through representations from Access for All, the City Council came and they've put down drop curbing on either side of the actual car parking spaces to allow wheelchair access up onto the footpath, and they have also then done that in other areas as well. It gives us access to areas that we just didn't have previous to that.
Saoirse loves to go swimming, and we have now the use of special chairs to go to the beach, and that has made a big difference to us. That's one issue that has made a big difference to us.
In conjunction with Helping Ireland is the beach buggy, we'll call it our beach chair, that has allowed me and others access into the sea or onto the beach that they may not have had access to previous to that.
I would love to see Access for All getting a full-time worker. I think that would be definitely, that would be a huge step forward, because there'd be so much more we could do. And I think too that then we should try then and look and try and get a full-time access officer for the city, because within City Council you have the workers wearing so many different hats that they only have a certain length of time to give to a particular issue.
Get in touch with Access for All. It might help you in a small way or in a big way, but you'll meet new people, make new friends, and it gives you access to other services and where to find the service. And it's just another link for you.
We have 10,133 people with some kind of an impairment in this city. Now, that's a hell of a lot of people. And if we could get all of those people to come together and work together with a group like Access for All.